What if I told you that the very technology promising to solve all our problems, the future you've always dreamed of, the one filled with gleaming skyscrapers and effortless convenience, could become your worst nightmare? A world where progress outpaces our ability to control it, where innovation overshadows ethical considerations. We've built machines that think, crafting artificial intelligence that mimics and in some cases, surpasses human intellect. Codes that feel, algorithms designed to understand and even replicate human emotions. But can a machine truly feel? And what are the implications if it can? Networks that watch, systems of surveillance so pervasive they see our every move, tracking our habits, predicting our behaviors. But in our rush toward innovation, in this relentless pursuit of the next big thing, did we forget the cost? The cost to our privacy, our autonomy, our very humanity? This isn't science fiction. These are not hypothetical scenarios from a distant future. This is now. This is the world we live in, the technology we use every single day. Are you excited about the future of technology, about the potential for progress and positive change? Or are you afraid of what it might bring, of the unintended consequences, the ethical dilemmas, the potential for misuse? Join me as I dive into this complex world, as we navigate the intricate landscape of modern technology through the eyes of a Rekist, a perspective that challenges the status quo, a new breed of thinker, a voice of reason in an age of rapid technological advancement, questioning, reflecting, and resisting blind adoption, urging us to pause and consider the implications of our technological choices. The Rekist isn't anti-tech. They don't advocate for abandoning technology altogether. They're not doomsday prophets either. They don't predict the imminent collapse of society due to technological advancements. They're digital realists, grounded in the present, aware of both the benefits and the risks. People who embrace progress, who see the potential for technology to improve our lives, but always ask, always demanding a deeper understanding. At what cost? What are we sacrificing in the name of efficiency and convenience? This movement was born out of concern, a growing unease about the direction we're headed. While we're building faster machines, while we're automating more and more of our lives, we might be losing slower, more human values, the things that truly make life worth living: connection, empathy, and genuine human interaction. A Rekist uses technology mindfully and intentionally, understands its power, recognizes its potential to shape our world, but never forgets its consequences, always considering the ripple effects of our technological choices. They question the data they're fed. They don't blindly accept information at face value. They ask, they probe, they investigate, they seek to understand the underlying motivations. Who's really in control? Who benefits from this technology? Who shapes its development? The code, or the coder? The algorithm, or the person who wrote it? It's not about resistance, it's not about fighting against technology, it's about responsibility, about taking ownership of our technological future. Technology has saved lives, offering unprecedented medical advancements, connected the world, bridging geographical divides and fostering global communication, opened doors to the impossible, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was achievable. But it's also stolen attention spans, fragmented our focus, and made it harder to concentrate. Manipulated truth, blurred the lines between fact and fiction, and made it harder to discern what's real. Put power into the hands of the few, concentrating wealth and influence in the hands of a small elite. A Rekist acknowledges both sides, the good and the bad, the potential and the peril, without falling into blind optimism, without naively believing that technology will solve all our problems, or paralyzing fear, without succumbing to the anxiety and dread that technology can sometimes inspire. AI that knows your thoughts, technology that can potentially read our minds and anticipate our intentions, surveillance that predicts your actions, systems that track our behavior and predict what we'll do next, algorithms deciding who gets a job or a loan, automated systems that make life-altering decisions based on data. These aren't just science projects. These are not theoretical concepts confined to the laboratory. They're shaping our society right now. They are actively transforming the way we live, work, and interact with each other. And the Rekist urges us to take a step back and reevaluate our relationship with technology. Let's slow down. Let's resist the urge to constantly chase the next shiny object. Let's ask better questions. Let's demand more transparency and accountability from the tech industry. Technology isn't evil. It's not inherently good or bad. It's a tool, a powerful instrument that can be used for good or ill. And like any tool, Its impact depends entirely on how we choose to use it. It reflects the hand that wields it, the intentions, the values, the ethics of the person in control. The Requiste doesn't reject the future. They don't yearn for a simpler, pre-technological past. They shape it. They actively participate in creating a better, more responsible technological future, wisely, consciously, and ethically, with careful consideration for the long-term consequences. So, are you ready to think like a Requiste? Are you ready to challenge the status quo and demand a more responsible technological future? Like, share, and subscribe if you're ready to join the movement. If you believe the future, if you believe that technology can be a force for good, needs more thinkers than followers, more people who are willing to question, to challenge, and to demand a better future. Drop a comment. Let us know your thoughts. What scares you most about technology? What are your biggest concerns about the future? Or what gives you hope? What are you most optimistic about when it comes to technology's potential?